Hey guys, it's me, Carrie, and I am back with one more video for you today. I haven't done any makeup or lip balm or anything remotely cosmetic reviews in quite a while, and the reason being that I am no longer buying lip balms. I actually am feeling a lot of regret about the number I've amassed in my collection. I feel like I wasted a lot of money collecting something that technically is perishable and just becoming obsessed with having all of them like I was years ago with nail polish. I still have a bunch that are sealed that I'm probably going to try to sell on Mercari, but I have a lot that aren't sealed, and I wouldn't ever, try to sell those to anyone unless, big caveat, unless they are Lip Smacker, because Lip Smacker, if you order from them directly, unless it's a special kind of a lip balm, like one of the Tsum Tsums or something, they tend to send them just open, unsealed, in like a Ziploc bag. It's very strange. So those I wouldn't have any qualms about putting up on Mercari unsealed. And, obviously I would indicate that they are brand new and unused, but there's a lot that I really can't sell. And I know I have some friends that are perfectly content to be gifted ones that are open, even ones that have been used, because I'm a person where in the past I've, been gifted lip balms that have been swatched or used, and I don't have a problem just slicing off the top layer, maybe wiping it down with, a hand sanitizer, or not a hand sanitizer, a facial wipe, just to sanitize it. And if it's someone I really know, I don't give a shit at all. I'll just use their lip balm. It doesn't bother me, but I certainly would not put a used lip balm up for sale. But the point being, I haven't bought any of that in a long time, but I am buying a little bit of makeup and trying to experiment with the amount that I have because I think it's kind of fun. I'm really a total amateur at applying it. I've never had the girl gene when it comes to makeup or shoes. Like, I despise shoes, literally despise them. If I could go through life barefoot, I would gladly do so. I'm all about comfort. I mean, I would love to wear cute shoes, but if they're going to hurt my feet, I'm not willing to make that sacrifice. But I did make a little splurgy purchase a couple months ago when Colourpop came out with the Animal Crossing line of products. Trust me when I tell you that I wanted everything, just because I'm that way. I always want all the things, but I was really good and I limited myself to just one palette, and I actually purchased it at Ulta with a coupon, so it was even better than buying from Colourpop directly. Although I did place an order from Colourpop today, my first, because they are offering almost all of their eyeshadow palettes for 25% off. Today is August 8th, 2021 for anyone that's watching this today. If you watch this right away and you're interested in catching that sale, it is, I believe, for today only. And I discovered that if you spend $30, you get free domestic shipping within the United States. So even though I wasn't gonna spend $30, I did have some money that I'd earned, I can speak, from Pure Vita commissions and also from selling some of my Persevering Pretties bracelets. So I said, you know what? The money's sitting there anyway. I'm just gonna treat myself. So I literally picked out exactly $30 worth of merch, and then I had to pay like $2 and change for the sales tax, and got myself 4 little palettes. So I will definitely be doing an unboxing when that arrives, and I can do swatches as well if you guys like to see. But anyway, I already took this out of the box. This is the one that I chose, Labelle of the Ball. And if you play Animal Crossing, you certainly know who the Labelle sisters are. But I just thought this was so cute, the packaging, and I don't really own a lot of purple shadow, and I thought with blue eyes, I tend to wear usually browns and neutrals, but I'm trying to have a little more fun. Life is too short, right? So this is what the box looks like that it actually comes in, and then the palette itself, so cute, looks like this, and it has all 3 of the sisters. Label, who technically, she uses Labelle when she's doing her fashions, but her name is Label. And then Mabel and Sable. They're actually the Able sisters, sorry, not the Labelle sisters. They are the Able sisters. Labelle, aka Label, Able, and Mabel Able, and Sable Able. And they're just the cutest. One of them is a fashion designer who went out on her own, and then the other 2 run the local clothing shop. At least that is the case in Animal Crossing New Horizons. But anyway, that is what the palette looks like on the outside. That's the back. And it shows you, it's got some cute little graphics of different fashions, and The names of the colors are Able Sisters, Taylor's Ticket, Custom Design, and Serene Sable. All right, now get ready because this is the exciting part. There is a mirror on top. We'll show you that this way, just because I want you to see that it actually has the sisters around the edge of the mirror. You can kind of just, you're not really seeing anything exciting just across my table. But I thought that was so cute. I didn't even peel the plastic off yet. And then underneath this plastic covering are the 4 colors. And I have not even used them all yet. I've had this for a while now. I've only used the one closest to my finger, this one right here, I think. But from here and going around clockwise, they are Able Sisters, Taylor's Ticket, Custom Design, and Serene Sable. And I'm going to swatch them all on my arm for you so you can see what they look like. You can see now that the cover's off though that, yeah, this one has been used quite a bit. All right, so this is Able Sisters. This is the one pressed glitter, and I'm learning the terminology about cosmetics too. I kind of got a good amount on there, but that is, okay, I didn't put it on the right spot on my arm though, at all. Okay, that was kind of stupid. Let me see if I can spread it down so you can actually see it. Clearly I'm not good at swatching. Can you see it? Son of a bitch. Okay, I have to swatch in a totally different area. Now I just wasted all that product. That was pretty stupid. We'll swatch it right here. That should work. Blondie blonde. There it is. I'm so good at this. But that one is Able Sisters, and it's really, really pretty. It's kind of sheer, but I think it would probably, I mean, I'm very fair, so, you know, it might even show up better if you have a darker complexion. But that, again, is Able Sisters. And then going clockwise, we're going to next do Taylor's Ticket. I'm like marring the perfection and the newness by doing these swatches, but I want you to see them. That is Taylor's Ticket, and that's got a little bit of shimmer too. I am all about the shimmer. Like, those are my favorite kinds of eyeshadows at this point, although I'm kind of really feeling that pressed glitter. That's so pretty too. All right, the next one is the one that I have been using, Custom Design, and this one's almost iridescent. I don't know. I think that's the right word for it. Doesn't show as much in the swatch as it does like in the on the palette itself, but that's that one. If I angle it, can you kind of see that that's sort of iridescent and shimmery, maybe, kind of, hopefully? I don't know, I can't get the best angle for you to see that, but it's really, really gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have Serene Sable. And this is just kind of like more of a matte finish. And this one is really pigmented. Wow. Holy crap, that's really pigmented. But that is gorgeous. I've heard so many great things about Colourpop, and that's why I, felt pretty good about buying this when I did. Not only because it was Animal Crossing, although that was a big factor, but because I've heard a lot of my friends who are makeup gurus and into that mention that Colourpop, tends to make some really great eyeshadows. So those are the 4 colors. And again, you get it with the little mirror and the compact. I want to say that right now on sale, because again, these are included in the 25% off, that these palettes are, I think, $9. Don't quote me, but I think they are $9. I'm not 100% sure. But I love this palette. I think it is so pretty. And now that I've actually swatched them all, I'm really super eager to try the remaining 3 that I haven't used yet. I'm thinking what might be really nice is to use the dark one and then put like the pressed glitter over the top. I think that would look really, really pretty, especially for like, a nice bright summer day. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm not really great at doing swatching anymore, or I don't know. I have not really ever been a super makeup guru or like collector, or like I said, I'm really, for 48 years old, it's surprisingly how much of a noob I am at using makeup. And clearly, as you can tell by my naked face right now, I didn't put any on today. Although we did go to a convention yesterday, which wasn't a big deal, so I'm not even going to get much into that. But I did do my eyes up yesterday, and I thought they came out pretty decent. And Brian, who's not used to seeing me in makeup hardly ever, I was like, does it look good? He's like, well, you look good either way. I'm like, but that's not helpful. Do I look better with the makeup or without? And he's like, well, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel better in? And I'm like, Damn it, you're so diplomatic, it drives me crazy. But anyway, so that is the Labelle of the Ball palette, and in retrospect, I would love to have the green one. I can't remember what the names of the other palettes were. The brown one would be nice too, but again, I own a lot of browns. And technically, they do charge a little bit more, I think, if it's a collab. You know, and obviously this Animal Crossing series is a collab. So when you see my haul that I bought today, when they arrive, you'll get a better sense of, the deals you can get. So, but again, if you are interested in purchasing this palette, I believe it is currently in stock on Colourpop's website. I think it's just colourpop.com, Colourpop, like the British spelling of color. But it's a great sale. I mean, there's tons and tons of palettes on sale. Not all of them. I noticed that the Powerpuff Girls collection that just came out is not included in that. But I think pretty much most of the others are. I don't know. I just know what I looked at and what I wish listed, and then I said, screw it. I'm not going to buy one or two things and then pay whatever the shipping cost is. I'll just go ahead and splurge and spend the whole 30. I would much rather get products for my money than spend it on shipping, like especially if it's close, especially if I was going to spend like 20 bucks and then it would be $6.99 or whatever for shipping. Why the hell don't I just spend $3 more and get $10 more worth of product? That's just the way I justify it in my mind. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to be trying to do some more makeup videos, at least swatching, not necessarily application, because I can't give you tutorials or teach you anything. I need to watch. Like, that's what Brian said to me. I'm like, does this look good? Do you think I applied it right? He's like, I don't know. Why don't you just watch some YouTubers and get some tutorials and learn? I'm like, yeah, that would be the smart thing to do, but it's much more fun to bitch and moan about not having natural innate ability to do something. But I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Again, I will be doing some more makeup reviews soon, and yeah, and I'm just gonna clean my arm now. So anyway, and by the way, this is not, look at how easily that came off. That's pretty freaking awesome. That's not what the focal point of this video is, but right now I am using the Cleansing Cranberry and Sweet Orange Facial Wipes. These are Bolero from the Dollar Tree. If you see any Bolero facial wipes at the Dollar Tree for 30 bucks, I love them. I am going to tell you the honest truth. I don't really wash my face that often. Other than using a cleansing wipe at the end of the night. I don't use soap and water. I mean, I've had so many problems with my skin over the years. Knock wood. The only problems I really have now is shit going on with my scalp, and I have something called keratosis pilaris, which is red bumpiness on my upper arms. You can kind of see it almost looks like a rash, and that also shows up on my belly, and that's just a genetic thing. There's really not a whole lot that can be done for that. But I did have cystic acne growing up. I took Accutane, which was prescribed to me by my dermatologist. Do not take Accutane, like seriously, as much as it cleared up my skin. And I tried so many different things. I mean, I remember having a cream that had to be refrigerated, and I would get like cystic acne on my shoulders and my back, and I had to have my mother put it on me and then wear like a crappy shirt because it had to be refrigerated, and it was so disgusting feeling, and none of that shit worked for me. So Accutane was kind of like the last resort. Now granted, we're talking about 30 years ago when I was like 18, 19. But that shit is bad, bad, bad. Accutane dried out my intranasal passages so badly that literally a girl who had never had a nosebleed in her life, I now get daily nosebleeds, because this is going to border on TMI. But basically, I get scabs inside my nose every day. And then when I blow my nose or I wipe my nose with the tissue, the scab comes off and then the nose bleeds. And there's no choice but to wipe my nose, because the scab tissue, it impedes my breathing. It feels incredibly uncomfortable, and it's just unbearable. I've gone as long as 2 or 3 days without, using a tissue inside my nose, but it doesn't help. I've had my nose cauterized. It doesn't help. So as far as I'm concerned, don't use Accutane ever, because the price you pay is not worth not worth it at all. But because I do fortunately have pretty good skin on my face now, I don't really have a skincare regimen other than using these Dollar Tree Bolero wipes, but I highly, highly recommend them. And it doesn't much matter what scent you get. It's just a matter of preference. They all work about the same for me, and I find them adequate for cleaning my face, and they feel amazing on a hot day to just wipe your face down to cool off too. But anyways, this is kind of a dual video. I guess I'm going to have to title this Colourpop and Bolero face wipe review, because I did spend a pretty good amount of time on the face wipes, but I do actually really like them a lot, and you can see how quickly I got all of those shadows off my arms. So it's a really good product, and for $1 you can't go wrong. I probably have about 5 or 6 backup packs of these in all different scents upstairs, and though technically this expired June of 2020, I don't give a crap. If it gets the makeup off, it gets my face clean, I'm going to keep on using them. They're not dried up, so they're fine by me. I'm not saying you guys should go by that rule. That's a personal choice, but I love them. So, all right. That was longer than I had intended, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so, so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back soon with more stuff. Bye.